And we're back.
Round 2.
Now let's play first.
Watch out, Trigger Vandal.
Trigger Vandal. Defacing triggers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Love it.
Cloistered Youth. We have our Moorland Hunt. We can actually cast our Moon Heron.
Yeah. Don't like that. I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't like it.
Well, and when the Cloistered Youth flips, they couldn't kill it on its own, although it can kill a Moon Heron.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. But just getting the aggro out there is good.
Right. And the pack.
Again, green-white.
Yeah, and Sealed is so weird because it's not so much archetype as just card pool.
Sure.
Like, if you have a lot of green or if you have a green bomb, you have to play green.
Right. I was wondering what he's got. He's boy's got wolves, probably. I mean, wolves and sealed is probably huge.
Yeah.
Oh, Snizap.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely something we don't have an answer for.
Yeah.
Moon Heron?
Yep, Moon Heron, because he'll have to cast a creature, equip the Blaze Torch, and then use it. And by then we'll have another Moon Heron out.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, at 4, he must have options. Cause
I heart flyers. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Oh! He's like, I'll see your flyer and I'll raise you 2. Yep, and he's doing exactly what you said.
We're fine with that. We will attack in.
And he'll kill it.
No, you can't do it.
Yeah, summoning sickness.
Oh, nice. Put out the other heron?
Yeah, I would. And I'm not against using the Geistcatcher's Ring to kill a token.
Nope. No. Absolutely not. If it clears the airways.
Yep. Now, if you play something better, then yeah.
Well, sure. But there's no guarantees. God, we've just got super. It's like we had a god hand almost. I mean, it's just a matter of depending on what he's got, obviously. But you know, our board. I'm liking the board state still. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so probably rig before attacking, because otherwise he could double block.
Sure. Kill the one with the torch on it?
I'd kill the one without the torch.
Really?
Well, in response, he's going to use the torch. If we
Sure.
If we did it. It doesn't really matter, because he'll just, like, if he's going to block, he'll block with the one with the torch.
Right.
And then kill probably the other one. I think it's more likely that, yeah, he just kills one. We don't have any way to sack him, do we?
Nope. I'm not sure I'm concerned about that at all. That seems like a
Voiceless Spirit and...
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So attack with both in, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Because he's got to block that guy's thing. He just has to.
Yeah.
He can't let that go through. Spidery Grasp. Oh, rebuckle.
But that's fine. I mean, it's out of his hand.
Yeah.
Um,
And we've got a lot of tricks up our sleeve yet.
I was thinking about triple blocking,
Okay.
which would allow us to kill his spirit and his villagers if he went for it.
Put out... I say we put out 2 tokens.
Well, I say we put out spirit. He will probably attack in with his villagers of Estwald. We can village Bellringer to bring our Geist Catcher's rig back up
And
kill it.
Oh, nasty. You are a mean, mean person.
Mm-hmm.
He tries. And it means that his little orchard spirit is now neutered.
Yes.
He may not attack at all.
Yeah. He may not, because depending on if he's planning on casting anything this turn.
Sure. Or he just wants the guy to flip.
Right.
But so he's got 4/6, he's got 4/5.
We could... Well, we can attack with our Voiceless Spirit.
Yeah.
He's at 7. And we could cast our Guard and still have up either a Moorland Haunt or Village Bellringer.
Right.
And that's what we should have done at the end of last turn. I didn't even think of it, but we should have Moorland Haunted. Because we had enough up for the...
But we still guard, right?
Yep. We want to guard here.
Do we care?
No.
Nope. No, we do not. So I'm guessing he's got a Spidery Grasp in order to make this guy untap.
Doesn't really help him. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not flying.
I'm thinking he just didn't have... He wasn't going to block with him, so he figured he could get in 2 damage.
Sure. Oh!
That's fine, he doesn't fly. And Moorland Haunt at the end of turn. Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
But now he's at the point where he either has to draw removal or a flying creature, or next turn we can Moorland Haunt,
Right.
or end of turn we can
We-
Moorland
we
Haunt,
do it
and
all
we'll get
over again.
3. And he only has 3 life left, so...
So it's pretty much a GG.
He's in a top deck to win situation.
Mm-hmm.
We got something. So I'll buy him a round.
Yep.
At this point, I probably would Village Bellringer and just block with it. Oh, no, you're right. Well, no, we can't block with him, can we? I'd Village Bellringer and block with a Voiceless Spirit.
Think so?
Yeah.
Just to demoralize him a little bit.
Because we do have our Fiend, who is going to be damaging us for 1 a turn.
Yeah.
And if we can not be taking those other 2 a turn. Now, maybe he has Ranger's Guile. That's the only thing I'm really thinking
Nope.
that I would fear. And then Moorland Haunt. And we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so what we need to do is attack with, well,
Everything.
If we attack with everything, we only get through with 2. And we could be just dealing 2 damage. That being said, we would kill... Yeah, we want to attack with everything. Because the way he blocks, he would have to block the guard would have to die, and we'll have more creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to block the Voiceless Spirit with his Griffin, not the token,
Mm-hmm. Right.
to survive, so he loses his creature.
You want the Delver out too? Or do you care?
Whoa.
I see no reason not to.
Yeah, why not?
Oops.
I mean, that way if you like Feeling of Dread or something,
Sure.
I still think you would have a lot of trouble getting up to 10 damage. Yeah.
Yay! Wow, we just annihilated that guy. So just we're good.
Yeah, I think so. It's an interesting deck.
It really is. I mean, the thing is, it has tons of flyers.
Yeah.
It's tons of flyers, and it has tons of ways to make flyers. And in sealed deck, that's pretty much all you need.
Yeah.
I mean, evasion is the key.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say evasion almost trumps removal in a sealed deck environment. In a
Yeah.
draft mood, not so much.
Right.
But in a sealed deck, definitely.
Yeah, if you have a glut of evasion,
Exactly.
because they're just not going to have that much removal.
Right.
It just never turns out that way.
Especially not concentrated removal in a single color.
Mhm.
You might get a ton of removal, but it's going to be in 3 different colors.
Right.
Whereas all of your blue cards are likely to be evaders. All of your white cards are likely to be evaders.
Right. And you get something like Moorland Hunt as one of your rares, and,
Right.
and you're in pretty good shape.
Okay, so he's going to play first. We have only 2 land.
He's playing first. I think we keep it, because that means we have 3 draws before we need our 3rd land,
Sure.
which would get us our Voiceless Spirit.
Ooh, don't like that.
No, that's...
It just ramps up his... If we get land screwed, though, I'll be pissed off.
Now, we do have Grasp of Phantoms in our opening hand, which is also nice, because if he
Sure.
does get an aggressive start, we can bounce
Which he does.
something.
Okay, well, that doesn't suck.
Nope. We'll be able to Voiceless Spirit next turn. And what I like about Cackling Counterpart is it's an instant.
Right.
So you can just yell supplies.
Yep.
Ah! Supplies! He's got a super fast start, though.
But Voiceless Spirit really puts a damper on everything he's done so far.
Yeah, it's like, what are you willing to lose?
Yep. And if he is attacking, it makes me think he has a Spidery Grasp.
Sure.
But so be it. I really like seeing that we have a Gallows Warden and a Moon Heron. We have like fun with spirits.
We're very close to claustrophobia.
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to claustrophobicing his priest. 2 orchard spirits.
Eh.
But he's not willing to lose them. Which is your mistake.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a Moon Heron.
Yeah, we have some options.
Or
we could attack with our Voiceless Spirit.
Yeah.
He attacks in, and we could
Cackling Counterpart. Oh, I love that idea.
surprise death. We could Moon Heron. We could Grasp of Phantoms, so that next turn he's not drawing a land. He's just drawing the same thing that he drew before. I think Cackling Counterpart is probably our best bet.
Yep.
because if we can get one more land, then we can play a creature that just on its own will shut down Orchard Spirits.
Now, what you want to take out one of the Orchard Spirits first?
I'd probably take out the Griffin first because it's the only one that can block our.
Sure.
And it's vigilant.
And it's got flashback.
Yep.
Oh!
Hmm.
So we're dead. Just like that, we're dead.
Yes, Bob, you should give up. Slit your own throat right now.
I'm telling you, look at that board state.
We're not dead. I mean, he has a advantageous board state, but with one more land, we can put out a Murder of Crows, and he can't attack profitably with any of his creatures. Now, we didn't get it, but we could either... we could Moon Heron.
I don't know.
We could Delver and Claustrophobia. I think we Moon Heron, because if we Moon Heron and next turn can Gallow Wardens,
Sure.
then we'd have 2 blockers.
Now, do we use them to block or to attack?
I would be inclined to do neither this turn. I guess we could just block the Griffin just
Well,
to
we
get
can't
it
let
out.
him get another round 6 in.
Right. Well, it's not going to matter because he's going to kill it with his
sure.
Pilgrim.
Right. So he's won this round.
Well,
He had. Look at him. George!
no.
Bob, attitude matters. If you give up, you've already lost. So just
If I can read the fucking cards on the board, I think I'm right.
He's going to get 6.
Whatever.
What would you look at if you saw this guy? Whatever, George.
If we get one more land, and we didn't.
No.
So we are not technically dead
So Delver
this turn. I would say Delver unless
and Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia, his Griffin.
His
Although,
Griffin doesn't tap.
right, but we want it. When you cast it, it will tap it.
I see.
Now, unfortunately, he's going to get in for 2. No, he's going to get in for 4.
Sure.
And so we'll be at 2. And so no matter what we cast next turn,
He killed us.
he kills us.
Well, as long as we prove that I was right and George was wrong.
Well, but if we had had one more land, then we would have had, we could have blocked, killed one of his creatures this turn, and then next turn been able to block again and cast something.
Sure.
I don't think we have any removal that would do something else.
I still think our deck is better.
I didn't think of that. If our Delver flipped, which it
No.
didn't. Yeah, and
It's game.
might as well concede because we can't cast 2 spells.
Sure. Oh, Smite the Monsters would have been good.
I say we keep it.
Yeah, we got nothing to really pick that would change anything.
Right.
Now, what's he switching out? You got nothing.
We could. I think Delver's actually pretty bad.
You think so?
We could put in like a sensory deprivation. I would rather be able to play that on one of his Orchard Spirits
Oh,
and
yeah.
make it worthless than
what about
cast
Spare
a
from
Delver.
Evil?
We gain protection from non-human creatures. Spirits aren't human.
His Griffins aren't human.
Right. So basically, you'd just be saying that instead of trading with the Moon Heron, it would be.
Well,
Whoops.
yeah,
I don't think we need to mulligan. Because when he, at the end of his third turn, we'll be putting out 2 1/1 flyers.
sure.
And then following that up with a blocker that will make even more flyers. And if we happen to get our intangible virtue, all of a sudden we have like an all-star starting hand.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't hurt my feelings.
No.
It just means our claustrophobia doesn't work. We
But-
don't.
Yeah. I would just let him attack in, and I don't think we want to block with
No.
our spirits. We do want to make sure we create our spirits. But
Right.
I think once we get our guard out, he's probably going to be hesitant to attack with his fox. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, yeah.
If only he had something with more than 4 power. So he doesn't fly, so we
Yep.
we'll
Attack in,
Yeah.
and then we can put out the Mausoleum Guard and almost kind of hope that he attacks with his fox. I don't think he will.
Either way, we attack with everything next round.
Unless he puts out.
A beastie, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's kind of mana house.
Well, yeah, and if he puts out a beast that we fear, we could grasp a phantoms it.
Now, do we fear that?
No.
Now, we might still want to grasp a phantoms it because he's stuck at 3 mana,
Sure.
and we
I
could,
kind of like that idea.
we could keep him there.
Let's do it now so we can't block.
Well, actually, let's attack because I would prefer if he blocked. Our Mausoleum Guard can turn into a token through a Moorland Haunt,
Sure.
and he didn't. So yeah, then I'd send that back.
Teehee.
Oh, and oops.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
I don't think we played a land.
We played a planes.
Oh, did we?
Maybe. Shit. I don't know. I got so caught up in the excitement. Just of the rivetingness.
That's good. So we just attack in,
Yep.
and then when he attacks with his fox,
We create one.
yeah, we can counterpart our guard, trade with it.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty awful. I
Yeah,
have to admit.
that's assuming that he doesn't brimstone volley like.
Well, everything.
He'd have to have a red.
You're right, but that's how our counterpart met its doom last time. All right.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
And now he doesn't have an answer to a claustrophobia. If
Right.
we're fortunate enough to.
And we have a shit ton of flyers.
Yep.
Man, I wish we could draw that intangible virtue.
I know.
How much is the flashback on Cackling Counterpart?
7.
Okay. So we're 1 land away.
Yeah.
And no, Grasp of Phantasms is 8.
Yeah.
So we're 2 land away from that.
Ooh.
Smite the Monstrous is going to smash the shit out of that thing. So I'm okay with that.
But when do we cast it? When he attacks?
I
Now.
would cast it now
Yeah, and then
attack with
for
everything.
another 2. Like that?
Yep. And we're going to get in for 6, so he'll be at 4.
That's just wrong.
And perhaps best of all, we're at a point where he might cast a creature with flight, thinking that he can block one of our spirits.
Sure.
And
we kill it with the rig.
Yeah, and we have a rig as kind of a surprise. He might have some other answer, I don't know. Maybe he's just going to rebuke.
But if we put out the Heron, we at least stop him from winning.
Right. I would attack with everything.
Yes.
Because he would have to rebuke our guard.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that we should think twice first.
Okay.
If we draw intangible virtue.
Well, it's too late because we're already in our attacker stuff.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we could think twice, but we wouldn't be able to cast the intangible.
Spidery Grasp. Midnight Haunting.
So he can block 2 creatures. It's
still...
It's still not he wins. It just means he's not yet dead. He'll be at 1 life.
So then do we rig or do we Moon Heron?
We Moon Heron.
Because we kill those.
Because Moon Heron is the only thing that can block
those things.
Right.
Right.
So if he can take out our Moon Heron.
Right. If he has a Bonds of Faith.
No, he doesn't. Trying to decide. He's doing the math. Ooh. So he figures to try and get in for 2.
Right. Now maybe he has like a
Village Bellringer.
Spidery Grasp, where he could
beef up his other guy.
Pump his guy.
Nope. I think he GG's. Ooh.
So he's gaining 5 life.
Oh, that
Interesting.
sucks.
Interesting wrinkle.
Oh, that does not... Ugh.
Okay. So what I think we have to do is...
Grasp of Phantasms his thing back into his thing and run him over?
We don't have...
We have
Grasp
6,
is
7.
7. I think we have to...
We have 7.
No, it's 8. Sorry.
It's 8.
Cackling Counterpart's 7.
Okay.
Yes.
But what I think we will have to do is attack with our spirits to get him to 3, so that next turn we could win. We have to
then
use our Moorland Haunt to create a token so we could block his Orchard Spirit and keep our
board state the way it is.
Keep the Mausoleum Guard up so that you can...
Yeah, so that he can...
block the... Right.
Yeah. I mean, we're still at a place where if he has...
any trick at all.
Yeah. And I guess we could technically cast Think Twice.
Yeah. So he's scared of a Heron?
I
don't think it matters what we get rid of.
Right.
Something we can get rid of.
Okay, is there any... no, undo. Undo that. We don't want to make the token until he declares attackers, because he could have a Prey Upon, which could kill our token before combat.
So then we're done?
Yeah. I mean, we could think twice once. That made sense, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Ew. But we can kill it extra with this.
Right. And he can't attack with his hollow hinge, or else we
Right.
would have more spirits than he would be able to block. He probably has to attack with his orchard spirit, or else it wouldn't kill our token and we'd have more than enough to swarm him.
But does he see that?
I don't know.
That's another question.
That would be the key.
But regardless, we want to make the tokens. So as soon as it's our turn, we want to
Yep,
make
he's coming
sure.
in with the hollow hinge.
and block both his guys. Now, what could be a 2 casting cost solution?
So at the end of his turn,
Good
think
game.
twice.
GG.
Oh,
Yes!
Yes! This deck is... Now we should drop.
You know, your standard 2-0 drop.
Isn't it
Okay.
the other way around? Nope.
Nancy George, that game I was not all negative Nancy because we had options. The game before
I don't
that,
need to
we
hear it
didn't.
though, Bob.
We
We know that we're gonna lose,
but the
you
viewer-
don't have to.
I'm just
The-
okay.
okay,
Play by play for the viewers.
It's not a play-by-play when you're just bitching about it.